Like, share, subscribe. I'm not gonna be on here long. I just got done working out, do what I normally do. Back to the basics today. Just got done watching Undisputed, and dude, this is why I don't like Skip Bayless. This is why I don't respect none of them dudes in the media. Because you just literally just said that it looked like the Boston Celtics got five Russell Westbrooks out there. What did Russell Westbrook have to do anything with the Boston Celtics, sir? I'm just asking you a question, Skip. You love shitting on Westbrook. You and your counterpart, co-partner. Oh yeah, I'm not smoking no loser pack. I'm smoking a winners pack now. Fuck all that loser pack shit. I'm not a loser. But anyway, just couldn't have no opportunity to shit on Westbrook. Don't have no You couldn't even wait. Then Russell Westbrook wasn't even in the NBA Finals, and they still shitting on him. You still shitting on? Oh, it looked like the Boston Celtics have five Russell Westbrooks out there. That's fucked up. And how anybody sit there and listen to y'all motherfucking clown? And we already know Shannon Sharp. You be speaking for LeBron by Vader. Anybody don't believe in that shit? Oh, T Price. Oh no. You just hating on the king. He's not no king. Do you understand what the real definition of that name king that he has? Y'all go right on ahead with him then. And you but really Skip? Really Skip? You gonna dog this man out like that? But hold up, and then all of a sudden now you got a lot of switch ups now. Now all of a sudden now Stephen A. snitch a lot. He wanna sit there and wanna be like, oh yeah, Jason Tatum, like, oh, but you the main one that was leading on the thing. Yes, he is a top 10 player in the league, but I won't give him top five. He went to bed. He literally looked like he don't need to be there. I'm sorry. I gotta get my shit off right quick before for somebody else end up taking the shit. He couldn't even wait. The NBA Finals. This is supposed to be about the Warriors and the Celtics. Actually, they was talking about the Celtics, but he go refers them to five Russell Westbrooks. That's fucked up. And then everybody always want to say put some respect on Russell Westbrook's name. I do. The media don't. And what most people believe the media more than they believe than a person that really knows the situation. Stay off, leave that man alone. That man ain't even fucking with you. All of a sudden that bothering Westbrook. Westbrook ain't did a damn thing. That man ain't did a damn thing, nothing. He ain't said nothing. He ain't say nothing. But Skip gonna fix his mouth. Oh, whoa, yeah. Well, you see the Celtics last night? Oh, yeah, they look like they had five Russell Westbrooks out there. Man, get the fuck out of here. You look like Wes Craven's son. Fuck out of here. Nah, I ain't smoking no Tatum Brown Smart Pat. Warren, fuck out of here. I'm smoking the the Steph Curry, the Golden State Warrior Championship Pat. Now fuck out of here. After you lost, you lost. The next day, I ain't doing that shit. It's time for the winners today. You don't get up in there. I'm gonna say some bull jive like that as a step as all that bull corn and all that other stuff, man. I cannot stand y'all media folks, man. Had to put Steph. You had to mention Russell Westbrook. You had to. You had to. You could have just sat there and just mind your business, get and but no, no, the question, and then then now they asking the question. I mean, well, I don't get into all that stuff because this is the main reason why I don't mess with the media. This is another reason why a lot of they stuff that they do don't carry no weight to me because when it comes to all these awards, Finals MVPs, MVPs, and all that shit's biased. That shit's always biased. It's always been biased. And just because a media person don't like a particular player, they don't have to vote for him, even though that player could be well deserving. I don't mess with the media, man. They sit there lying and they change their song. But they one thing they all do though, they always like one band, one sound. Excuse me. Let me hit this Mary Jane again. And I was like, man, we just got done working out, chilling, about to get the day started. Now I sit there and have to hear this bull jive, this bull corn talking about Russell Westbrook, and it's supposed to have been about the Boston Celtics. Oh yes, it does look like he does have like. Oh yes, it does look like. Did you just see the game last night? Oh, it look like the Boston Celtics have five Russell Westbrooks out there. Well, y'all media people, y'all talk real tough, boy. Y'all talk real tough, man. I'm just gonna say it. You making y'all other media people got a bad name because what if these players end up seeing you? Y'all probably even have no chance. Y'all probably be scared anyway to go see them. Y'all have so much security, make sure nothing happen to your ass and everything. Give the Warriors they props, man. They won, man. Like. I was waiting for. I thought he was gonna talk about Steph Curry and all this other stuff because I'm waiting on Skip to hate on Steph. Oh, he don't have any final moments, man. Please, that man has some fine. That man has some NBA final moments, man. And this ain't the first time he had one. Man, y'all need to stay off the rocks, man. Yeah, this is one thing I notice about people too. If it's a person that the media don't like, I'm talking about people that can't think for them damn selves. I know the KDs and the LeBron James fan bases, RoboCop fan bases, they mad that nigga Steph won another chip. Get them boys they credit, man. Jason Tatum, you look like you don't need to be there. You play like straight trash, trash, trash cans. Andrew Wiggins locked your ass up. I don't want to hear no excuses. You had an appearance and we knew you was in the first round. We knew you was in the second round. We knew you was in the third round. But Grant Williams, you had a great game seven. You was poking on your chest and all that stuff last. You didn't do it. Y'all got some work to do. You got to look in the man in the mirror. You got to look at your ass. Jason Tatum scored 11 points in the first half. Only scored 2 points the rest of the goddamn game. This is why I think what Boston went wrong at try to play the Warriors game. Not sticking to your strength is size. Use your size. But they didn't use their size. I know I said I wasn't gonna come on this, but fuck it. I ain't gonna be on here long though. 'Cause I do have stuff to do today in my life, like be a man and be responsible. But shout out to all the fathers out there, family wise, brother wise. everybody that's gonna be Father's Day this weekend. And newsflash, that newsflash for y'all women who think that Father's Day that is actually your day. No, it's not. Many days men don't get anywhere in this earth, and in the day that they so-called supposed to made for a man, y'all act. Some majority of y'all act like it's y'all day too. No, it's not. It's about that man. It's about these good men out here that's raising these kids. It's raising these children. It's about these good men that raising children that's so bad and disrespectful and everything like that, taking care of your kids. Y'all can't tell me nothing I don't know. Cause I've been through. I used to hear women used to say dumb stuff like that. Oh, Father's Day. Oh, girl, Father's Day gonna be our day. No, the fuck is name. How the fuck is it? How is it your day? How? Y'all got all these days anyway. Y'all claim Valentine's Day is y'all day too. You think Mother's Day definitely y'all day too. Valentine's Day, y'all think I know some women just think Valentine's Day is all about the female, which it is, because that's all they gravitate to. That's why I don't get into these so-called pagan holidays and all this other stuff, man. But about these, man, I know plenty of us that took care of kids and all this other stuff. I was one of them. Kids so goddamn bad and so disrespectful. Don't you do nothing to my baby? You ain't did nothing to him. By the time somebody else do get a hold of them, you gonna wish that you actually showed your kids some discipline. I never seen so many kids want to tell their parents what to do, or your parents dumb enough to fall for that shit. Cause society done got your ass scared to raise your own goddamn children, who you brought in this world. I'm just asking. Hey, I'm just talking. Just asking questions. I know I'm gonna have some women attacking me. Oh, there he go. No, I'm not. What name one thing I said? What name one thing I haven't said that wasn't the truth? I'll wait. 'Cause I know I'm gonna have these women coming at me because see there you go. He's acting like Father's Day ain't just really about us, and actually it is. You got some men out there that really take care of their kids. I mean, there's this notion that men don't take care of their kids. That's one of the biggest fucking lies I ever heard in my fucking life. That's one of the biggest lies I sat there and lied to that black women or everybody of skin of color that our fathers don't be there. Our father's not at home. That's BS, and it always happened. This is my platform. I talk about anything. This my cash app. I mean, not my cash app. Yeah, my cash app is in a thing and all this other stuff. But this is my channel. I'll talk about what I want to talk about. But I'm just keeping it straight, real. Okay, keep it straight, 1,000 with y'all, man. I'll talk about anything on here. That's why you look at my views. I tell people, like, you ain't got all these views like such and such. So, do they got the content I have? Do they got videos of lasting 8, 9, 10 hours streams and stuff like that? No, I'll wait. I don't care if a person can have all this. You can have all the subscribers in the world. I like being at the bottom where I'm at because I've been like that my whole entire life. So don't bother me. Father's Day is about these real men that really take care of these children. No, I ain't talking about a woman that's a stud that playing on a man role. That's not being a man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 'Cause you do got men that really take care of kids. Take care of kids that's not even theirs either. You have a lot of men that do stuff like that, but society don't never gave us men our proper due. and they never will. They still gonna constantly push the woman against the male. They've been doing that ever since I was growing up. And now it seems like I got into my 40s. It's got even further. That's why I don't mess around. I don't talk to nobody. I don't be bull jiving with hardly anybody anymore. I like to stay to myself. Me and Malay, that's it. If I ain't talking to her, I don't need to be talking about nobody else. Because when I do call certain people, they phones ain't never can ring. Don't never want to answer. Don't never want to answer. Don't never want to answer. And I'm supposed to be somebody they know their whole entire life, but they don't answer for me. That's why I like to stick to myself. Because when it's time for you to reach out, people always want to say, "Man, you ain't been here for me." Yeah, but what happened all the times when I called you? Didn't get no answer. Oh man, I'll call you back. Bye. Or majority of the time, just get the answer sheet. And just give the boys their credit, man. The boys out there got it done. The boys got it done. I did pick the I did win against them. I did. So what? I stand 10 toes what I said too. I said I won't be surprised if that the Warriors did win. I'm not gonna get all these predictions right, y'all. And people on YouTube, y'all be acting like you got to get put on. You got to get like you got jumped or something. Y'all be acting like y'all be acting like this shit is a fucking gay banging and shit like that. Y'all really think this shit is really what it is too? I found that offensive. I find that offensive what he said about Westbrook because this is a simple thing. Why? This is one thing I don't understand about Skip. You love throwing Westbrook under the bus, but you don't. You know, give these folks their credit, man. The Warriors got it done. NoExcuses.com. Done. Oh, shout out to Mike for the cash out. Hey, appreciate it, man. And shout out to Big Word too. The other that time last before that for the donation for the cash out. It was last two my donators. Anyway, but anyway, uh, give these boys their credit, man. Y'all was disrespecting Clay Thompson. Clay don't need to be out there. He don't need to be out there. He's hurt the team. I just only person I really felt bad for was Jonathan Kaminga. I thought Jonathan Kaminga should have been out there. I'm not gonna shit on Westbrook because Westbrook is a great player. I'm not gonna start. I'm not shitting on him, man. And that's one thing. A lot of people, man. Yes, Westbrook is out of world talent. But yeah, he does things that. But then again, he's not a point guard. He never was a point guard. To be. A lot of these dudes in this era is not really point guards, just shooting guards that play point. Kevon Looney grabbing key rebounds. He was Andrew Wiggins. All these players play a part. Steph just ended it with the ice, and Steph set the tone. And it wasn't for them contributions from Wiggins to me was a second best player to me ever since the Dallas series. It's just my opinion. Well, you hot, you hot. That Steph was cooking with fish grease. He had Horford on him. His eyes got big. Took his ass straight to the rack. He did something. He did something that what you call did do. Jason Tatum taking niggas to the rack. He had a big man on him. He took that man to the rack. Dribble between the legs, boom, layup, finish every time. Get these boys they credit and they just do, man. Them boys earned that shit, man. Yeah, I know they go. I knew Skip was going to say, "Oh, John Morant was playing. They would have beat the one." Well, they did. You know, injuries are part of the game. I don't like it when people do that shit. Injuries been a part of the game, man. I remember when I was growing up with Magic Johnson, when Byron Scott got hurt towards ACL, went to the NBA Finals. Magic got hurt, lost him in Game 1 against the Detroit Pistons. Detroit ended up winning their first NBA championship. Then the next year they end up playing who? The Portland Trail Blazers. Excuse me. Get them boys they credit, man. Get that boy Steph his credit, man. I don't care how y'all fan. I don't care how y'all personal fans of KD and LeBron. I don't care. But them two niggas, they wasn't at they they wasn't at the they wasn't at the they wasn't at the game. Well, they probably was at the game, but they wasn't a part of the trophy, getting the trophies and the Finals MVP and all this other stuff. They would no. They, I want to quit. They want to quit. They want to sit. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, oh, but LeBron went to 8 straight finals." Well, the Warriors went to 6 out of 8, and Steph Curry has a better winning record than LeBron. Just saying, it's really good. And now they're making y'all an example. Oh, should KD should have stayed. How should KD feel now? Now the Warriors won the championship. Now they're gonna stick it all in your face. All this other stuff. But Skip couldn't. But Skip, you just couldn't wait to just shit on Westbrook. Then you gonna call the Celtics players that look like they had 5 Russell Westbrook players out there? Man, you so disrespectful. I'll entertain anybody want to come in. If y'all don't feel like coming in, I'll get off this thing because I got stuff to do today anyway. Shout out to everybody who came and supported me yesterday. That boy Will's Big Word. Who else was in here with us? And my boy D Rob. And shout out to that boy James too for coming through last night too, man. Salute to everybody, man, that came through last night, man. It was funny as hell, man. It was funny as hell, man. But hey, these boys take credit, man. The Warriors are the champs, man. Sorry, media fans. Your two Porter Jays that y'all like to boost up in the they didn't go. One didn't get out the first one, and one didn't even make it. But y'all still want to talk about these two motherfuckers like they were still playing in the NBA Finals. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the Celtics. Yeah, it seemed like the Celtics seemed like the lights was too big for 'em. The lights were just too big. The lights were just too big for 'em, too big, and they couldn't get it done. Salute True Vikings, salute Worm. GG was good, Mike. Boy, why me was good. The boys are champions, man. And last time I checked, none of them dudes on the Boston Celtics had a Westbrook name on their jersey. But Skip Bayless want to disrespect them dudes. Want to call them all five Russell Westbrooks, man. Man, no, man. That. That's just disrespectful. Turnovers, point guard play, piss poor, shot selection, piss poor. Because the Warriors had Looney, Andre Iguodala, Draymond, and the Splash Brothers. All five of the players had championship experience, even though Iguodala barely played in this series. He hardly even played, but still, the main players that's been on the court majority of these finals, they've been there and they've done that. Now we watched the game how the Celtics jumped up 12-2, but the Warriors wasn't phased. And then once Steph Curry started cooking, it was a wrap. These boys take credit, man. They 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 won the chip, man. Yo,
What up, bro?
hey, hey, my boy LB, man, drop that shit.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey,
Salute to
man,
you,
you
my
heard that
man.
bullshit? You hear that bull John that boy Skip said this morning? That was fucked up.
No, I was out here. I was playing basketball this morning, so I ain't heard what that idiot say.
So, hey, it was crazy. So you played basketball this morning. I did too. Uh, I went back out there and practicing with this young man and stuff like that. So we be out there hooping with the grownies, man, early in the morning. And then I'm taking a shower and everything like that. And then I got home, bro, one, and I heard him talk about Boston. He said, "Did you see the Celtics last night? It looked like they had five Russell Westbrooks out there." I'm like, "What?"
You
I'm like,
know,
"That's fucked up." I'm
you
like,
know that.
"This is."
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead,
Go ahead,
LB. Go ahead,
man.
LB.
Look, Skip Bayless is a fucking disrespectful hack for one.
Yes, he is. I was so disrespectful, bro.
It's like all those guys on that team. You know, there's a reason why Boston got there, and he got the nerve to sit up there and say that. Look, there's two things that played the Boston Celtics last night. It was the same thing we talked about all series. It was taking bad shots and committing turnovers in volume.
Right, right, right.
23
And
turnovers last night, bro. And then this is the thing that really got me though. When Draymond Green hit that baseline three late in the first quarter and put them up one, I'm like, oh boy.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, 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 yeah. When Draymond was hitting them shots, and Draymond did it. Hey, the game. What other game he actually did play well? Other than I think this was his best game that he played. The last one that he played. But when he hit that, I was like, oh my god, yeah, it's over. It's over. And then
yeah,
look, this is another thing too. Every time Steph Curry had a mismatch, every time he had Al Horford on him, what did he do in the fourth quarter? Went straight to the rack. Why
he
did
attacked.
Jason Tatum? Yes, Jason Tatum never did that shit. Because Pretty Hair Tatum is what my boy Wilts call him.
Yeah, I call him Pretty Ricky.
Shout out to my boy Wilts, because Wilts was in here last night too. Wilts is crazy, bro. That's my nigga, man. Yeah. You say
Yeah,
you
man.
say you call him who? What
I
you
call him
call
Pretty
him?
Ricky.
I'm Pretty Ricky is what they call him.
Yeah, that's what I
that
call him. I call him
Martin
Pretty Ricky.
that Martin, hey, what you call that nigga Al B. Sure. Shout
I
out to my
can
boy
tell you
Vaughn.
how I feel
Nah, yeah.
about you night and day.
Oh my god! And that song was just played on the radio like right before I went out here out because
Okay.
Friday.
Yeah,
It's
that's my
Friday,
favorite
so
song
I
from
found a
LB Short,
radio
man.
station. I found a radio station that finally, because that actually played old school and oldies, and that song came on. I'll be sure, man. I started dying laughing. Cause Vaughn, we have shout out to my boy Vaughn. He said that nigga like, I'll be sure. That fucking dead, man.
LB Short, but that's funny. Yeah, man. And it's like it was just like more of the same last night. You know, they got too careless with the basketball and all that, and they never really gotten the offensive rhythm. I mean, outside that one stretch in the first quarter where they were up like 14-2.
Right. Yeah, man.
So,
It was. Ooh,
and then at one point, T Price, from late
yeah.
in the first quarter up until like mid second, they were up. Golden State went on a 21-0 run.
Yeah, that was the tipping point in the whole game right there. And did you hear? And did you see the stat though? That's the biggest run in 50 years in the NBA Finals. I saw it posted doing it while they was making that run. I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one thing about Udoka though. You gotta blame the coach to a certain extent, but he was trying to stop the bleeding and it still didn't work.
Yep.
And the players still didn't want to gravitate to him, listen to him. Every
And,
Muffin Baby, Marcus Smart looking man. First two plays he did, that he flopping like a muffin baby. He act like he acting like a kid took his motherfucking juice box and shit. He flopping on the goddamn. You know how them kids. You know how them. I don't want to say some kids. Not all kids do this. Everybody want to say white folks kids. But I see nigga kids. I see any kid do this when you're in the store and they want something, and they always put the stuff right there by the cash register, knowing the kid's going to ask for it, and you tell the kid no, and they just pop and they just fall out in the store. And you know how we say us black folks is, show out with me, I show out with you. You
that's
know.
right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you show out, you get wore out.
Man, I'm just glad the NBA season is over. Now we can get to. I can't wait to the NBA draft because this is going to be a good draft.
Yep. I'll be focusing more. You know, I'm going to shift to baseball. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Me
gonna
too.
shift my.
Me too.
You know, we got a whole lot to talk about in baseball. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Atlanta Braves, man. Them motherfuckers are scorching hot, bro. Them motherfuckers is like nuclear hot. Them motherfuckers won 14 games in a row, bro.
Then the game, that's the team I got to play because I just got Major League Baseball the show yesterday. Man, I've been on that game ever since I got that bit. I've been playing, man, that shit's so fucking fun, bro. So fucking fun. And I played with I got I got 3 seasons. I got one with the Red Sox and I got one with the Dodgers and I got one with the Red Sox. I mean with the Braves.
Oh,
And
okay.
and man, that shit I'm playing the Braves right now, and it is crazy because they on a winning streak. Because on my season, they on an 18 game winning streak.
Jesus.
I'm like, God damn, you had 18 games in a row in baseball. God damn, when you gonna lose?
Motherfuckers ain't lost, and I tell you when last time Braves lost a game, man. And with that, they still like the Mets. The Mets got the best record in the National League right now, and
Yo,
And the Braves, man, they're like 4.5 games back because we beat the Brewers last night. So but going back to the NBA Finals, you know what I'm saying? This was good, and there's a whole, and then on my channel, right? I'm gonna talk about the one move they didn't make that benefited them. There was one
Mm-hmm.
specific move that they didn't make, and that was the move when there was rumors about Ben Simmons going to the Warriors and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one move they didn't make that I think that really benefit the Golden State Warriors. And then you had John, then bringing in Otto Porter, Bielitsa.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm. That's his name, B. At least I
so
could never say his name right.
and but the trade for Andrew Wiggins and Clay coming back,
Mm-hmm.
you had the emergence of Jordan Poole. Even though he tapered off towards the end, but beginning of the season, man, I mean that man was going scorched earth on motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was poking his chest out in the finals though too though when he was because when he was hitting shots last night, only thing he need to get do is get better defensively. And he wear them
Right.
little short. I be
But
seeing him
even
pass
but
like,
even in
dude,
the playoffs, I'm
look
sorry,
like he's shooting his draws, bro.
right? And you remember in the first round where they put him in the starting lineup and Steph was coming off the bench
Mm-hmm.
and he was going scorched earth then.
Yeah, he was going to kill it there. That's true. That
And I
just that.
thought, no, no,
I
go
like
ahead.
everything that they did. I like everything that they did because look what they
Yeah.
did though too. To add on to what you said, even when they had them two down losing years, and then everybody came together and healthy. And then you got Clay, and Clay ain't gonna be himself until really next year. To me, next year Clay gonna be off the chain. I, I think he's gonna be even better because you know why? Because he got some footing in. He got a chip. You know he's gonna stay in the gym.
And speaking of Klay Thompson, I did a video last year about that. That I say Klay Thompson is the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors. I know a lot of people say Steph is the leader, and Draymond might be like, I don't know what Draymond is, but I know Klay Thompson is the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors. I did that video last year, and I told people that whenever Klay was out, Golden State goes nowhere. When Klay is in the lineup, this team is an NBA Finals threat. And I had people last year telling me I was old cap, that I didn't know what I was talking about and all that shit. Now look what happened.
I
And I
said
don't.
this last night too. I'm glad you
I'm
said
a
that. I said this last night too. This just solidified everything that we've been saying. We've been saying about him and Steph. They can't do nothing without each other, bro. They can't win without each other, bro. They need each other, bro. It's just like it is. I know Steph just took his game to another level. He was doing that shit even the last 2 years and shit. He wasn't getting it done. The playing that fucked them over. If they didn't have the play, his team would ask the Warriors would have actually would have made the playoffs. That playing shit gotta go, bro. That shit gotta go. You don't make it, you don't make it. It's like you were warning a kid that's for being bad and shit, and everybody else did good, but everybody else get to go to the part too, and these motherfuckers been bad all year long. Fuck out of here. Stay your ass home. They need to get better on that shit, bro.
talking. We need to emphasize play safety. Realize the conference that they went in.
You break it up, LB. You breaking up, LB. You gonna have to repeat that again.
So they got to realign that the whole thing again.
Do you think Ben Simmons gonna play next year? Yeah, it's raining out here now, man. I'm glad I made it home. See, I be trying to tell people, man, it's not gonna rain tonight, nigga. I'm like, dude, we live in Oregon. Y'all from this place. No, say it's not gonna rain, dude. It's gonna rain. LB, come back and come back in, man. I ain't hear what you said, bro. Probably where you was driving at. I know how it is when you drive and you lose connection and everything like that. Yo,
I don't know if you could hear me or anything like that, but did you catch anything I said?
no, repeat everything you just said, man. Yeah, because you was breaking up when you was doing that. I was just saying you probably the little area that you driving in and stuff.
Yeah, what I was trying to say was like the when they realign the conference, when they bring in the two new teams, Las Vegas and Seattle, they got to realign the
Mm-hmm.
conferences again. So the two teams I think that's going to move is Minnesota and Memphis. They can move those two teams to the east.
Ooh, because actually is in the East, though. If you think about it,
Right.
I don't want to care about no geographically kind of shit.
So they're gonna have to realign the NBA once they bring in Seattle and Las Vegas, because obviously those two teams gonna be in the West.
Mm-hmm.
So Minnesota and Memphis gonna move to the East. They're gonna be Eastern Conference teams, and they're gonna have four teams at eight because you're gonna have 32 teams and all that.
Hey, when they gonna plan on doing that, LB? Bringing them
Uh,
two teams.
so there's no plans right now, but there's I probably after the um after the new CBA, because right now they're gonna be negotiating during the CBA. So I think during that time, I think
Okay.
it's when the new CBA is ratified, that's when I think they're gonna announce it. But
My thing is, Seattle should never left anyway.
huh?
Seattle Supersonics, they should have never left. Dude, I'm telling you, man. See, hey, I live out here, man. I lived in Washington before I ended up living in Oregon. Been in Washington. Same amount of years. Same amount. No, I've been out here in Oregon a little bit longer. But even when I was out here the first time, I stayed out here a couple of years. But Washington is a basket. That's all they do out here. Rain. I'm like, what y'all do? Go play ball. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do out there, man. That's all they do. I see some girls that matter of fact, I need to try to find them. They're triplets and they're all identical. I know they got to be grown now. I wanted in or probably a senior in high school or some shit. I seen them girls when they was young. They was in the eighth grade.
Yep.
I mean, these three girls, man, they beat like the number one team that year in Washington. I mean, they beat them. They had them girls down by 30 at the first quarter.
Damn.
And then, yeah, I'm telling you, these was three. The dad was the coach. He and two of the girls started, and the other twin didn't even start. The other twin came off the bench. But I think the other twin should start too, cause she's cold too. Man, them three girls was cold, man. I never seen. I seen two sisters do it, but three of them, I'm I'm trying to keep up with them, man. I lost a contact with them actually, but I need to ask the homie when I talked to him today about them. Because these three girls, man, they were bad, man. And you know, when they're young, they're gonna get, and then they got older, and they skill set that they had, they all was guards.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. But
That's what's up. They yeah, man. I miss Seattle Supersonics, man. You know what I'm saying? That owner, that the new owner, took that team and took them to OKC, man. Man, that broke my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? The Seattle,
I don't
and then
like it
Seattle
either
just basically,
because I don't like it either because Supersonics could get that way. Sean Kemp and Gary Payton can they get their numbers retired finally there in Seattle?
Yep, there's a whole lot of players that should get their jersey retired there in Seattle.
Yep.
The 1979 team that won the NBA championship.
Uh-huh. With DJ, late Dennis Johnson.
Well,
And
Dennis Johnson and
yeah.
yeah. So
And
they need to do right. The NBA need to do right by Seattle, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when that owner bought that team, he promised that he was gonna keep the team in Seattle. Then this motherfucker got up one night and moved the team to OKC. I'm like, man, that was some bullshit. That was some
man, that was
bullshit,
some
bro.
dirty ass shit, bro. Like I don't know how he must have top flight security to get out of Seattle, boy. They tell nobody, boy. I remember the next day of that day, man. People out there was pissed off, bro. No, there's no basketball in Seattle. I mean, they got a good they have a good soccer team, Seattle Sounders. I saw them play a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, only thing that's missing is the Sonics. I mean, they got all the
Hmm.
major sports teams: Sounders,
Seattle Storm,
the
Seattle
Kraken,
Mariners.
yep, Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Only thing they missing is
Shout
the
out to,
Sonics, man.
shout out to that boy Moot, man. And my boy Moot, man, that be going to them Seahawk games faithfully. Every Seahawk game, my boy Moot, man, he go out there. He go all every one of them Seattle games. Win or lose, if they have a good season or not. It's gonna be really interesting how it's gonna be out there
Yeah,
this
man.
year.
And you know, I always want to go to Seattle, man. I love that city, man. It's a beautiful looking
Seattle's
city,
awesome,
bro.
Jay. Tacoma got more crime than Seattle. That's a shame. And Seattle's 10 times bigger than Tacoma. But then again, what people don't know though, see, Tacoma got every branch of the military, every branch, and that's also um, what's the lowest one? Where you go in every month?
You talk about
They got everyone.
the reserves?
Yeah, the reserves. They got the reserves and every branch out there too. So you got all that military. Man, it's
One
crazy out
weekend a
there,
month,
bro.
2 weeks a year.
It's crazy in Tacoma right now, man. My friends tell me, man, they don't go, they work and go home. They don't even mess around out there, man, because all the crime and all the murders and shoot, even out here, man, it's been 4 murders out here. We have 4 murders out here in 2 days.
Hey, man,
People just killing,
I live close to,
people
you know,
killing
I live
people
close.
out, people killing people in broad daylight out here. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah, man, motherfuckers out here is bold nowadays with their crime and shit. Motherfuckers ain't giving no fucks, man. And it don't help nothing with gas prices through the roof, man. We got gas prices entering Popeye's chicken territory, bro.
man. Arizona Teas been selling teas for 20 years for 99 cents. They need to be doing the gas price.
Man, these gas prices, man. I'm like, God damn, man. I'm like,
Here it's
and I,
about to be
five.
six, but it's about to be $6 out here in Oregon.
Oh man, it's like $5 a gallon, man. Now, man, I saw these prices out in California a couple years ago.
And they robbing the bank, man. They robbing us dry, man. And they know what they doing too, man. It's just like I tell, it's like I tell myself and a lot of people that really don't game. We gonna do what we have to do anyway. We know people that know the game know what's going on and stuff. We gonna survive. You can't wake everybody. Try to
I
break us
agree,
down.
man. Look, the United States is rotten from within. You know why? Because we got greedy ass motherfuckers out here, bro. Now, mind you, think about this, right? Home prices are going up, everything going up. Now, mind you, not a whole lot has changed within. If you look around your community and stuff like that, there's not a whole lot of changes going on. People just waking up one day thinking, you know what? I think the market should go up 10%.
Hmm.
You got greedy ass bastards out here. That's the problem. Just it's all driven by greed. They can sit up here and tell you all this other bullshit, but at the end of the day, it's all about money and it's greed, corporate greed.
Yeah, money is the root of all evil. That's why I'll be getting to catch with how much money got, show me your money and all this dumb high stuff. Because man, you can have all the money in the world and you still won't be happy, man. I know cats got money galore. I know ladies that make money galore and they
Yep.
still not happy and they still not happy within themselves.
Yep. I don't know what it is. And because I think because a lot of people don't know who they are within themselves and all that. They're always trying to appeal. I think those kind of people always try to appeal to everybody. But look, man, I'm done with trying to impress everybody and all that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna like me or you gonna hate me. If you like me, then let's roll. If you don't like me, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Because we live in a world that, shoot, I remember they used to tell me, and everybody in the world ain't gonna like you anyway. So, sure, I'm tight to, I don't do, I stay to myself and don't mess around with nobody, don't do anything. And still a lot of dudes don't like me. Hey, it is what it is. I always been this way.
Yeah, I learned my lesson the hard way on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I hit run the streets, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't worth it, bro. So
That shit ain't nothing out there in the streets, man. Ain't nothing out there, man. That's what I tell. Man, that's what them youngsters, them old school used to tell us growing up. He said, "Don't worry about no female young man. The women are always gonna be there. They might be a little bit way crazier than they are now, but they always gonna be there. Get yourself together, figure out who you are. Once you figure out who you are, everything else gonna come. It ain't gonna come. It'll come all in due time. Sometimes it comes all at one time. Some it comes by piece.
yep.
And that's what happened. I'm a living testament of it because
You
everything
never
that happened in my life came to me piece by piece. I moved out here to get the last few pieces that I need to get everything together in my life. And guess what? It's over. It's been over. I got my life back.
yep.
I applied for these state jobs. I applied for everything. I applied for everything out here. Everything.
I'm taking I'm out here taking data analytics and I'm taking what's the other job what's the other one I'm doing? Oh, cloud security. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. My
I'm
homies be trying to get me to do that too. They be like, T Price, you like, dude, no man, I can't be doing no security with no, nah man, because
no,
hey,
this ain't this ain't this ain't security like physical security. It's like computer security, network
yeah, like
security.
some like that right there is different. I wanted to get into that shit like too. I need to get better in my because you know what the saying about computers that every every day compute something about computers change every day. I
Right.
forgot to say, so you think you know a lot, but then you don't. I know I don't. It's like I'm remedial when it comes to this shit. I just know the basics and shit. I still ain't figure out how to put how to do a video for an intro and all that shit. I just I ain't really have the time to do it though, honestly. But one day, man, I am gonna
Yeah.
try to figure that shit out so I get an intro, man. I know it ain't hard. Just gotta watch the video on YouTube and just go from there. I got everything I have for it on the laptop. And my childhood friend, already gave me the intro for it. I just got to get it on there, just put it on there, figure out how to do it. But the NBA draft, I like Keegan Murray. I think Keegan Murray gonna be a sleeper. I like him. Anybody that's coming out in this year's draft, you can get whoever you want on your team. They got a little bit of everything. They got guards and they got bigs and they got forwards. And they got a lot of players that played 3 or 4 years that's gonna be in this draft too. That normally don't get
Oh,
picked
okay.
high. Because you normally, normal. And they still got a lot of young niggas came out though, but still, you, you know how it is back in the day. They used to penalize you for staying in school for 3 or 4 years. I think that's
Yeah.
what happened to Paul Pierce.
Well, you know, in this day and age now, people out here trying to get theirs and all that because they also realize that you could be one injury away and then that'll be the end.
Yeah,
So you see a lot of people coming out before they're ready. That's another danger within itself.
man, they want to go get that bag.
But yeah,
And
man,
the
I've
Warriors
been
got it done, man. I'm so happy for Andrew Wiggins, though, man.
me too,
But
because
you,
I've been extra hard on him.
yeah, I've been on him too ever since camp. My boy was like, hey man, hey, it's like I said, I was like, he always had that skill. He ain't never been no scrub in no league. Man, averaged 20 his whole career so far. It was just he just the Warriors fits his system and his skill set.
See, I never thought Andrew Wiggins was a scrub. Me
I never would,
personally,
yeah,
yeah, he averaged 20, but he always left you wanting more.
yeah, yeah. And he got a lot of facials in these playoffs too.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
see
have
him
a
out there bamming on people and all that. You know what I'm saying?
he was doing that shit ever since he was in Minnesota. So ever since he came in the league, man, that nigga was like, that's one thing I like about Kansas. They got that inbounds play where they throw it up to the high flyer on the team and shit.
I know I kept saying on my channel, I'm like, look, if the Golden State I said this before the finals began, I'm like, if the Golden State Warriors won the championship, Andrew Wiggins had to be the reason why.
I knew that to me set that tone though. When he came out in game one and then he game two and then game three and that game four, man, then at least man, he should have had 50, man, because at least like I said about 4 or 5 of them 3 pointers he was hitting and he was getting contact. They wasn't even calling that shit.
And he
Especially
was
when
playing
Jason
really good
Tatum got him.
defense on Tatum.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He did it. He did it. But they got it right with the finals MVP though. They got it right. Wiggins played his role, and Wiggins to me was the second best player on their team ever since the Maverick series.
Right. But this whole notion that Andrew Wiggins was going to win finals MVP, I'm like, stop it, yo. Stop it.
No
Stop that
man,
cap.
they just want to throw some they want to throw some stuff in the wrench. I know these KD fans and these RoboCop fans. I know they mad because that boy Steph won a ring. Like, dude, y'all can't get mad. He asked for it just like your boy did. Y'all want to say super team or all this other stuff, but y'all never want to mention when LeBron had super teams. But it was different. How? It still was a super team, no matter how you slice it. They all did the same shit.
Yeah,
But
I always
but
find
this time, but Steph
LeBron
got
did.
two. But Steph got two without this shit though. So
And there's the debate right there. A lot of people say, well, LeBron always had to have a super team. Won no super team, right? They won no super
hmm
team. But the Miami teams, yeah, they were super teams. The Cleveland team,
oh hell yeah,
um,
Miami team
that he
definitely
won, yeah, that was
was.
a super team also.
That Miami team definitely was, and I think that Cleveland team was. I think that Cleveland was too. I know Kyrie and Kevin Love. I know everybody want to basketball. Oh, yeah, having 17-10, but look who he was playing with. Look what Chris Bosh. They numbers go down compared to when they was the man. They was putting up way bigger numbers. You can look it up. Am I right,
Yeah,
LB?
I remember when Kevin Love was a double machine in Minnesota. Now, mind you, they ain't
Yeah,
even winning, but
right.
Kevin
They
Love
wasn't
was the
even
reason.
winning though. It wasn't because of Kevin Love. Exactly. It's just and this is the thing we was talking about this last night. Uh, how Wiggins was gave up on from the beginning. Didn't get a chance to play with LeBron. LeBron went back there. They traded him for Kevin Love.
Yep.
He went through all his little grow up. Every player go through his little grow up pains. And mind you, y'all, he was a number one pick. Hey, we was talking about this the other day. I was on the panel when they was talking about DeAndre Ayton. Watch the next team that man go to. He gonna give it to the Suns every time. You know, he always got that player where a team gave up on a player too soon. Didn't give him a chance. I ain't never seen the number one player took less shots than this dude ever. If you're a number one pick, you getting them shots up.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of times Devin Booker with his shot selection was phasing DeAndre Ayton out. DeAndre Ayton wasn't getting touches like that with Devin Booker in there, shooting up threes and all that. You know what I'm
Nick
saying?
T, you can't talk Nick T. You can't say he wasn't a he was inexperienced. It doesn't matter. He was an all star. Let's stop. He was a multiple all star when he was in Minnesota. That's one thing I don't like with y'all RoboCop fans, man. Y'all quit to say that this man didn't have a super team. He did, man. This man clearly did, man. Let's keep it real. Like this era, this is what they do in this era.
Yeah, that's what definitely one thing they do in this area. It was a Cook Smoke Sports salute to you, bro. I see you up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, Matt.
Um, but yeah, man, little LeBron James Dick Licks always moving the goalposts, man. They like to take all sides of the argument. You know what I'm saying? I learned this from Neely Fuller at one time. Especially when it comes to white supremacists, man. People like to take all sides of the argument. If you said that LeBron James had a super team, I'm like, no, we never had no super team. I'm like, but LeBron had to do it all by himself. And then if you say that, and if you say that they didn't have a super team, and then it was like, yeah, that's LeBron. He had to. For LeBron, the way he had to have all those players, but I thought you said he had to do it all by himself. So which one is it?
Right, but like that's why I don't debate LeBron James fans. The only one that I knew that was that was South Solidical. He was like the only one that was biased, but everybody else I know they wasn't biased when it came to him. So that's like a that's like a deer in headlights. It's like an argument that you ain't want to get yourself into because it's never going to end. It's never going to end. Then everybody else names got to get mentioned in the argument when we talking about. That's why I don't like cats want to start debating. Then when you start cooking a player, they want to start putting other players into it. Man, we ain't saying nothing about this player. So why this player name get mentioned? That's why I don't be getting into it with these cats, man.
I hate when people do that. I like, it's like, I asked somebody yesterday, right? I don't even want to put that motherfucking name in my mouth. But I,
Uh,
I asked this dude yesterday, I was like, hey, so if KD is so much better than Giannis, then how come Giannis is beating KD more times than not? He go, well,
mhm.
LeBron, I'm not talking about LeBron and Kobe. Okay? Stop doing that shit. I was like, why you got LeBron and
Why
Kobe
they
in your
always want to put LeBron? I no man. That's why I don't be getting into with these cats. They always got to mention Kobe. They always got to mention Kobe. I'm like, dude, Kobe is not even in this conversation, bro. That man asked you. I mean, people don't understand how to answer questions, man. And then they always want you to answer their question, and then they dodge your questions. I can't stand people that do that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, they were looking at the Kamala Harris playbook, of answering questions. You know what I'm saying?
He said
Now,
it's
I'm
a
gonna
voluntary
sidestep your
playbook.
question and they expect you to answer my question. Well, get the fuck out of here, yo. Yeah, I'm gonna sidestep your question while I expect you to answer my question directly.
And then that fourth quarter, man, I could
Politicians,
just.
man, they out here politicking, bro.
And then that fourth quarter, man, that boy Steph said, "Get me the ball, get out the way." He found out Horford was on him. His eyes was lit up like a Christmas tree. He was. I didn't know he was doing all that stuff till I watched the game and stuff. Because when I call the games and stuff, man, I have the volume down and everything like that. And I didn't know he was pointing to his hand, said, "Ring me." He said, "Ring me." He says, "Ring me." That nigga was saying, "Ring me." I did not know Steph was doing the boys like that, man. God damn. Yeah,
Yeah, man,
these
that shit's
politicians,
crazy,
these
bro.
politicians. It is crazy that the gun laws go down. They not now. Y'all want to change the gun laws, but everything in America is still the same. Everything here is still the same. You going up, you taxes on the gas, you taxes on the food. I'm glad I don't have no children. Oh Lord, have mercy.
That shit is insane, man. Everything is expensive as fuck. And then remember last year they were talking about, oh man, there was all this massive chicken shortage. I'm like, really? Then why is Popeye still open there if that's the case? Why am I still able to go to churches and the local Walmart deli where they be having them chickens that be sitting down all day eating corn and all that? The fucking chicken be breaking apart when the skin be breaking
Yes,
apart when you cook it.
yeah. Shit. I forgot about. Hey, you remember they used to sell the? They still sell the pieces and shit. I remember
Hell
they
yeah, they
first
still
started
sell it.
doing that. See, when they first started doing it, the shit would see every time. Like my mom used to have us used to go in there, and she used to tell me all the time, "Hey, make sure you tell the people that we don't want none of that chicken that's been sitting out here. We want you to fry it and then put it up." They used to always to do it for my mom all the time. So every time once I moved out, I used to go by there. I'm like, man, I don't feel like cooking tonight. I'm gonna be hey, let me get one of them chickens, but I don't want one of them chickens that been sitting out there. They'll fry it for me and put it up. Hey, I do not eat them chickens, boy, that be sitting out there all day like that. Mhm.
Hell no, they're supposed to take that after a certain amount of time. They're supposed to replace them shits. They're not supposed to keep that shit out all goddamn day no
Yeah,
more.
food expired and all that stuff coming to mention. Yeah, because I gotta take my get my food renew my food handler.
Yeah, you know.
That shit's so easy. That shit's so easy. A 5 year old. I seen 8 5 year olds know how to uh got their parents. They got their parents. I'm like, man, these kids are smart, man. It's just too easy. I was like, you just got smart behind kids, man. Hey, if you can't pass them, it's like I told this one. It's like I told this one young person. There's a little job that I put him up on, and he got the skills for it. I said, all you need to do, man, or you need to have your food. You need to have your food handlers, man. And he was like, what's the food? I was like, dude, your skills and everything, you in Oregon, you can't work and work with food. Now McDonald's and all these fast foods, even them, they got to get they'll hire you, but you got 30 days to get your food handlers. And then once they do that review, if you don't got your food handlers, you gone. Unless they just keep it on the hush, which most corporations like that do. But this job ain't a corporation. It's a little good job for him in the community working. And it's by the college. And it's what you do.
Mhm.
He act like he don't want to do it. He's like, man, it's hard. I'm like, dude, a 5 year old could pass this test, bro. You can't pass this test, man. Like, come on, man,
I
where's
mean,
your
food handler
confidence at?
course, man. That's the
Huh?
easiest shit you can pass, man. So that food handler
Mm,
safety course, man, that shit's easy as fuck.
man, and that's just so damn. LB, that shit's so easy, bro. Like, I've been dealing with food, ever since I was in culinary. And then when I got out of there, I worked at some places and stuff like that. I didn't never. My boys always tried to get me to work at the hotels and all this stuff. I didn't want to work at hotels. And then the places that I did, I was like, dang, these dudes acting like they just in the military. They want to cuss you out after you. Hey, that's why that Gordon Ramsay dude. Nah, you ain't gonna be in my face telling me this and that. I understand that a person make a mistake, and you got some dumb fucks in the kitchen that I see in my lifetime with some strictly dumb fucks. That's why I always, when I was in the kitchen, they always had me. I was always on the line. I was on the dishwasher area. I prefer the dishwasher area. Even if I was on the line, I always handled my business. I was on the line. But it was more fun on the line though because I could sit back and kick back and just get in the conversation loud, even though I'd be chilling. I just miss them days though, man. Be in the kitchen, man, with them boys, man. Even them ladies though, boy. We used to have some. I used to work around with some characters too. I didn't get into them food fights and shit. Who this on the line? Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Talk your shit, nigga. You invite have anybody have took your advice, Bill Easy, and come kick it with you in the Bay, man, to celebrate with you, man. Has anybody took your invite? I'm just asking questions.
Hey, Price, I get that thought, man. I'm holding you, bro. Hey,
All right, bro. Yeah, I gotta work this. I gotta work this afternoon, man. But it's good chopping up with you, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna be hardly on here, man. The summertime, I go on my sabbatical. I ain't gonna be
yeah,
coming
bro.
back to like basketball season. But if you have a stream or something like that, man, if I ain't working, man, it ain't like, even if I do work, if I can't come, I'm always listening, bro.
All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You welcome anytime, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, LB, my boy LB, man. Shout out to my boy LB. Easy.
LB,
Hey,
what's
man.
good with your T Prizzle?
Hey, did you hear what I said? Did
What?
anybody took your invite?
Oh,
I'll
what?
come
Oh,
kicking it with you in the bay.
niggas ain't trying to come to the bay, bro. Niggas ain't trying. Niggas ain't trying to come fuck with your boy, bro. Niggas talk all that shit, nigga. I'm just trying to pop a bottle with you, bro. That's all I'm trying to do,
Oh man.
niggas try to tell all these niggas, bro, that this shit
Mm.
was over. I've been saying
Oh
that.
my
Niggas
God.
like,
That
bro,
boy's hey, I watched the fourth quarter, man, again, man. Steph Curry. Boom, boom,
niggas
boom,
told me
boom,
Steph
boom.
Curry came up short in the big time game, so in the fourth quarter.
Man,
That's
man,
what niggas said.
man.
That's what niggas was saying. I mean, I don't
That's
know.
because of this dumbass media shit. Did you hear what Skip said about them niggas though?
No,
About bosses?
I just woke up, bro. I ain't watched shit. I just woke up and seen you
Hey,
was
hey, hey,
on.
hey, hey, Skip said Boston Celtics look like they had five Russell Westbrooks out there. So disrespectful.
That was
I'm like,
disrespectful.
I'm full as fuck. I'm like, dude, Russell Westbrook wasn't even out there, man. Let that man make it, bro. Like,
Let
dang,
that,
bro.
yeah, he already butchering, what's the name already? Come on, bro. That's a cold game right there, cuz.
Oh my God. I sat there and was like, I'm like, here we go.
Hey,
Like,
when they made their run to start the game, I wasn't even tripping, bro. I was like, okay. I said,
I
this,
didn't even
I've
see this
seen
shit
this
at
before.
first because I was on the stream like everybody. Then JMJ gave it up again. He was like, "Man, Boston starting out hot, but it's only the first quarter." I'm like, "Man, what the fuck you talking about?"
Oh,
And
yeah.
then once I reloaded it, loaded the system and shit up, man. Then I saw it was 14-2. I was like, okay. Then
Yeah. I was like, yeah, Boston's supposed to come out and play like that. But I'm like, man, we figured them niggas out a long time ago.
man, they soul was taken by Shane Song. Your soul is mine. They took their soul in game 5, bro. What body language and everything. When
Yeah, yeah,
Tatum had that basketball and held it had the basketball all the way to the and it sat down on the bench with it.
yeah. That nigga went all the way to the bathroom with the basketball.
He wanted to take his ball and go home that day. I
Okay,
knew
give me
they
my
was
ball,
done.
nigga. I'm going home, man. Nobody can play with my ball. It was like on Boys in the Hood. They was like, man, get that little nigga his ball back, man.
Man, get that nigga his little ball back, man. Man, nobody try to steal your ball, little man. Shit. Yeah, I got my thousands in this. Shit.
The cold part about it, bro, I ain't even gonna be trolling niggas, bro. I don't need to. I don't need to troll, bro, because I knew what I was talking about from the jump. I don't even need to say nothing, nigga. It speaks for itself. I'm gonna let Curry do all the talk. I'm gonna let Curry and Draymond speak on my behalf, bro.
No, don't let Draymond speak, man. Please don't, man.
Draymond, bro. Hey,
No, no,
niggas
no,
told
no,
me
no, no.
Draymond was trash, though.
I don't like.
Despite what
Hey,
you want to believe, nigga, he had 12, 12, and 8.
hey, okay. So you want a cookie now?
Yeah, we want cook. We want all the
I
chocolate chip
guess I
cookies.
get. Only nigga I'm getting cookies ever. Hey, he played a good. Hey, he's a part of the team, man. But I just don't. I, Dre just turned me off about him, though, man.
Cause he
It's your
talked too
mouth,
much, bro. And
your
his
mouth and
numbers
your
don't back
play.
up
You're right.
his game, bro. His
That's
numbers
what
don't
pissed me
back
off
up his
about
play.
him.
Cause
Yeah.
NBA is about numbers. You know what I'm saying? You could put up numbers and a nigga be like, nigga, what did he win a championship? And then you could be a nigga who don't put up that many numbers and then win 5 championships. And they be like, damn, bro, he been a intricate part of the team. So I don't really get too that's why I don't really get too involved in the numbers game. Because you can always make your argument either good with numbers or bad with numbers. You know what I'm saying? So
Even if they go to numbers, they always gonna mention somebody else in the conversation too. We wasn't even talking about that player.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They do
Like,
that
what
shit
is
all the
wrong with
time.
these dudes, man?
Because they'll discredit Kobe. Kobe had averaged 40 and 50 points, and then they say, well, he only shot 35% for the field though. So that's why I don't get.
Mhm.
That's why I don't fuck with the numbers, bro.
The numbers just some bullshit.
You got to look at the mindset. LeBron James was scared to take the tough shots. He wanted everything easy. Everything he had in his career been easy for him, bro. He never had to really, really go on a grind. And when he did go on a grind, what happened? He got walked out 4-0.
Oh, oh, it was the fact that and then it's no shit. See, that's why I read comments and I read what people say when niggas be on live stream and shit like that. The shit that
Uh-huh.
niggas say, man, like LeBron ain't never said ever that he was that he was the GOAT. Yeah, he did. When he
Right.
sat there and said
Stupid shit.
we came
That's
back
when
for
they were
3-1.
losing. He said that after a loss, man.
What the fuck?
The nigga
Right,
said that
right.
after a loss. That's how salty he was. And then he tried to come to the press conference with a cast on his hand. So they knew. I'm like, nigga, you motherfucking. That nigga looking like the milk. Hey, what?
Man, I'm high, man. Remind me, bro.
I
I'm
already
high.
know, bro. You been
Nigga,
laughing all morning, nigga.
I'm high as shit rocks, bro.
ro- Did you roll one of them game sixes up, bro?
Man, hey, I told them niggas, man, the loser pack is over, man. I smoked that golden boy,
Nigga, that go. Ooh.
that golden boy pat, man, that Steph Curry pat this
Oh
morning, bro.
yeah, that's Steph Curry, nigga. That's the one.
Yeah. No Aisha Curry.
No,
Aisha, you're the girl I
Aisha.
ever. I ain't want none of that. I saw him the other night had on the I love Aisha Curry cooking. I saw that shit.
Oh yeah, you already know. He had another one on yesterday too.
Hmm. Hey, but why
Mm.
she did that nigga like that though? Though we was in there talking about that shit last night though, bro.
Well,
I when he was trying to give me some sugar, she had like she didn't want to kiss that nigga. That nigga just won a motherfucking championship.
yeah,
And then
it looked like he wasn't trying to kiss her. That nigga wasn't trying to be all up in her motherfucker. He wasn't trying to kiss her like that, bro. He was like, damn, what Charles
man,
Barkley talking about?
look at that.
What
Man, you
Charles
see that?
Barkley hating ass talking about?
Wait, Charles Parker, what he say?
He don't get up right now. And then
Oh,
Perkins
I
didn't
don't
get
watch
up.
that shit. I don't
And
watch that
Stephen
shit.
up.
I don't watch.
I
Fuck
just like to see
Stephen
what
A.
they talk about so I could cook them niggas on my shit.
Hey man, that nigga look like a black version of Jimmy the Cricket. Fuck out of here.
That look at Curry walking through the crowd with the Warriors. I mean, with the MVP trophy. Hey, nigga
But
can't
Bill,
take
bro,
away Curry's
you
season.
got it.
You can't take
You
away
should
his
have had.
season, bro.
I always said this. He should have had two, but you could thank Rachel Nichols for that.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you, right? The season. Let me just walk you motherfuckers through this shit. The season that Curry
Come
had.
and take a walk with me.
Curry had, right? He averaged 28 points in the regular season, or like 20. It kind of dropped. He started off averaging close to 30, and then kind of dropped down to like 27. But then All Star game, the first ever Kobe Bryant MVP trophy, right? He hit some super crazy like 16 threes, right? Boom. Okay, let's advance to the playoffs, Western Conference. And this is after he gets injured. Remember, Marcus Smart dove all on the man's foot, sprained his foot. Then he goes into the
Tell him, mother,
playoffs, and
baby.
then we know what he do in the playoffs. He started cooking motherfuckers. Ja Morant didn't want none of the smoke. He stripped Ja Morant for the game winner.
You said
They
you
said he
wouldn't
didn't
want
have no
none of this.
defense, right? And then all of a sudden, Ja Morant quit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even mention the Nuggets. I didn't even mention the Nuggets when we walked the Nuggets down. Boom. Okay. Then we get to Memphis.
I
We
knew
walk
y'all
them.
was gonna beat the Nuggets, man. The
Right.
Nuggets they had
They
nobody
didn't
but
have all the
Jokic.
guys though. We still would have beat them niggas even with Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, but that's another story. We'll see them niggas next year if they really want the smoke. Then
Mm-hmm.
we go to Dallas. Niggas talking all this Luka the Don shit. Luka, 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 Luka. That's all I heard. Steph Curry don't come up big. Steph Curry don't come up big. Boom. What do you do? He wins the first ever Western Conference Finals MVP. So, did I mention he broke the 3-point record? He broke the 3-point record in the regular season for the all-time leading 3-point field goals made ever. He passed the likes like Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Ray Allen. So he stands alone on that list. That's another accolade. So that's three accolades I just gave y'all, right? Then what happens? He gets to the finals. Oh, hey, Steph Curry come up. He don't come up big in the finals. You already know he a choke artist. So what happens in game fucking 4? He drops 43 points, grabs 10 rebounds, dishes out 4 assists, and ultimately, you know what I'm saying, saves the Warriors' asses. You feel me? He saves their asses. Because going back home to the Bay, down 3-1, the task to come back from a 3-1 deficit, we only know that it only happened one time in NBA history in the finals. So, and we know what year that was. And Steph Curry was a part of that history, right? So, boom, he leads them to a game 4 win. Boom, game 5, he plays uncharacteristically terrible in game 5 because he was due for a bad game, like Ticket said. So he had his one bad game. But the Warriors managed to still win because you know what? It's a team sport. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your others step up in moments where your best player doesn't play good. We've seen it happen with Kobe in the finals. We've seen it happen with Jordan in the finals. And we've seen it happen with Magic, so on and so forth, right? Boom. Let's advance to game 6. The series clinching game where everybody say Curry comes up big in these moments. I mean, he comes up small in these moments. He doesn't show.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? Boston gets out to a motherfucking 14-2 lead. The Warriors don't panic. They get help from the others. Curry starts to get rolling, right? Fast forward to the second half. Let's go straight to the fourth quarter. Curry starts the fourth quarter on the bench. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Boston kind of makes their run. You know what I'm saying? They made a little run. You know what I'm saying? But then the Warriors weathered the storm. They never allowed the lead to get no less than like 8 points. Curry
Because
gets inserted into the
every time, if
game.
it was Curry
He,
or big
he
time
gets
offensive rebound by
inserted
Looney
into the
Tunes,
game where people like to call it winning time, right?
5 minutes.
So what does Curry do? He starts to put the team on his back. He attacks the basket. He doesn't settle for the three. You know what I'm saying? And he ultimately seals the fucking Boston Celtics fate. And after the game, he's granted with another accolade that was missing from his, you know what I'm saying, lustrous career.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking finals MVP in the series clinching game. So you mean to tell me that's not a historic season? I just ran you down all of the different accolades that he got. First ever. It was a first for everything. 75th season. He broke the record. First place on that. First to ever win a Kobe Trophy. First to ever win a Western Conference Finals MVP. First to win his first time winning a Finals MVP. So that's called historic, legendary. What he did, what he accomplished, and all you heard throughout the whole season was perk, and all these punk ass motherfuckers on Get Up and First Take and NBA 2K hating on the man. Period.
I don't even watch Get Up, bro. I don't even watch that dumbass shit.
I
Anything with
don't,
Mike
I don't really
Green,
watch Get Up
with
either though,
Mike
but I
Green,
only
either
watch it
making
like
them.
during the finals though, because Stephen A. Smith be on Get Up and First Take, and they be talking bullshit. So,
Oh, we
but
want to
guess
give
what?
you credit,
Guess
Stephen
what
A,
happened
for
yesterday?
calling it right.
Guess what? All them motherfuckers on the panel, from Greeny, Stephen A, motherfucking Jalen Rose, and Mike
Mm-hmm.
Wilbon. Guess who they all picked to win the game yesterday? The Celtics. The disrespect, bro. The fucking disrespect. I called it at the beginning of the series. This series is over in either 6 or 7 games. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, we don't need no fucking Kevin Durant. We don't need no fucking LeBron James. Nigga, we don't need none of them niggas, bro. Our shit is homegrown. All we need is Steph, Clay, and Dre. When you look at it, when Steph, Clay, and Dre is healthy, they don't lose. Period. They don't lose. Motherfuckers better go to the history, bro. They don't lose. And then
Yeah, because now y'all, because now
other
they
guys.
what? They
When
four
you
to
plug
two.
in
Now
other
they
guys
four and
around
two.
Steph,
Now
Clay, and Dre, you can
they
plug in
four and
whoever
two
you
in
want
finals,
around Steph,
right?
Clay, and Dre. Period.
They they're 4-2
Look at
now in
Kendrick
the
Perkins
finals, right?
hating ass. Jay Williams be hating too. Jay Williams
Man, Jay
another
Will,
hater
man,
because he knows Steph Curry was way better than him. That's why I hate motherfuckers.
Jay
They be
Will was a
killing,
beast
bro.
though. I ain't gonna lie. When he was balling, that nigga
Jay
was a
Williams was a
beast.
beast though. I ain't gonna lie, I
That
love
nigga.
him.
We be capping on TV
I'm
though.
talking about his post basketball career, Jay Williams. I don't
Yeah,
like that nigga at all.
yeah, of course, yeah. That nigga hella capping, bro.
These niggas be cooning, bro. All these niggas on TV with makeup on look like they motherfucking the jigsaw puzzle guy.
I wanna be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. And it's like
Oh shit. T Frizzle holding down. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. T Price. And donate if you can, man. Hit that cash app. Support the new black media, as Draymond called it. You feel me? Hey, bro, you sent me the what's the name? Damn, I forgot to respond to you yesterday. I had too much going on. Yesterday, bro, you had sent me the little StreamYard shit.
mm-hmm.
I forgot to click on it. You know what I did do? I did subscribe to like a StreamYard, but it wasn't StreamYard. It was called Melon. It's kind of like the same thing though.
Mm-hmm.
I did do that, but I just don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, put all the damn pictures and all the shit moving. I don't know how to navigate through the homepage of that shit. It's like setting up like the
StreamYard is easier to maneuver. It's easier to
like if
download
I
the
want to put up
pictures.
clips and shit and had clips going and stuff like that.
Like the little gifts like I be having in my background and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to do it on StreamYard.
It's easier to do it from StreamYard. Okay. I might have to cancel my thing with Melon and then do StreamYard.
Oh, hold up. I got a matter of fact. Big Worm told me to put them up. I gotta post up that picture, man. Cause when niggas losing the, when niggas losing, when they team losing the game and stuff, this is the picture I always post up and shit. That Yvette, when she's crying in the car, he don't love me no more. And I post up that I'm about to be on some real murder shit, Ace.
What's going on, T Price? What's going on, G Lazy?
What's
What's going
good
on?
with you, man?
Hey, shout out to
Man.
Just Blaze too. Sean was talking this shit for y'all niggas last night. Sean was on here on 1,000.
Hey, check
He
this
said,
out, man, gentlemen.
yes, sir.
Think about what you think about um 2 second but three second generation basketball players winning an NBA championship together. It's Gary Payton the second, Clay Thompson,
Oh,
and the
Gary
great
Payton II, Klay
Stephen Curry.
Thompson,
Andrew
Yeah.
Wiggins too.
and Andrew Wiggins, huh?
Hmm.
Bro,
I
that's
know
dope.
he's
That's
No,
crazy.
he played with somebody in the Canadian knees. You know what I'm saying?
who?
Who?
Andrew
Andrew
Wiggins.
Wiggins. Yeah,
No,
Andrew
his
Wiggins.
Huh?
dad. His
His
dad.
dad
His dad used to
played.
play for the Rockets.
Yeah, his dad played. Yeah, that was dope, bro.
So I was thinking of that. I was thinking of that, but y'all correct me on that. You can't correct some of these niggas up in here. You know what I'm saying? But you try to what's it called, man? Just bring up this from 2022 to 2003. They don't think about 2022 to 1986, 1985,
Right,
1975, 1965. They don't do that shit no more. They
right.
don't do that shit no more. They just think about their era,
Yeah,
not everybody else's era.
we can't
So
discredit nobody else's era, bro, because every era is different. It was a different type of style of basketball. It started to the game of basketball started to evolutionize. You feel me? It started to change, and the NBA, bro, everything, all this shit be already. It's already constructed and organized. They know exactly who gonna win, when they gonna win, how they gonna win. This should be in my opinion, bro, it's scripted. Period, point blank. I believe it is, bro.
damn, WWE type shit. Vince
No,
McMahon
no, real talk, bro. I'm telling you,
resign.
they be
Vince
knowing.
McMahon
They be
resigning.
knowing.
You gonna have what's it called? But about basketball right now. But
Right. Because
about
if you look
basketball.
at the different eras, that you see who they let, what I'm saying, be the face of that era. They try to plug LeBron in an era to have him be the face, but he never really was the face, in my opinion. It was always Kobe, bro. Kobe had 5 chips on LeBron's run, and then they try to figure out a way. Okay, where can we find the right time to plug in LeBron and make him start winning championships? You know what I'm saying? But LeBron
Yep.
just wasn't built. He wasn't built like Jordan and Kobe because of his mentality. He didn't have that mentality. It's like the NBA forced him to kind of like have a mentality, which is really wasn't him. You get what I'm saying? When he first came to the league, LeBron was happy. He was smiling. He loved to pass the ball. He was just happy to be playing. He didn't come into the game like a Kobe. Kobe came into the game on a killer mentality instinct, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this there, bro. They try to put somebody that's on their when LeBron and KD leave, when LeBron and KD leave, man, it's gonna be a young generation of superstars that's gonna what's it called run the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that the image in my head with John Morant and Zion Wilson. John Morant trying to do his thing, but Zion Wilson ain't doing his thing. And then you got the young bucks that's over here that been over here for 9 or 10 years. They supposed to be what's it called doing their shit. You got Giannis, you got Anthony Davis, you got uh, um a few others, man. It's time for these brothers to get it together, man. In the NBA, man. Try to go get a championship. Zach Levine, so
So now we got to start looking ahead. Like, who's the next great superstars they're gonna try to push to be like the face? Is it Giannis? Could it be Jason Tatum? Is it like what I'm saying? Who is it gonna be? We don't. That's yet to be seen.
Tatum at the bed already.
Because you can't push Giannis in a Milwaukee uniform because you know why? He's not marketable over there. Why you think Dr. J and them didn't stay over? I mean, Kareem didn't stay over there Feel what I'm saying? Kareem had to get over there to LA where the
That's
market
a
was
small
bigger.
market team,
You
man.
feel me?
That's a
Small
small
market
market team.
team,
That's
bro.
small.
And I doubt if they try to make Milwaukee the new San Antonio Spurs, Giannis will be playing in a different uniform in 3 years, bro. I'm telling
Hope not.
you. That's
Hope
just what
not.
it is. That's just how the game go, bro. When you market it, why you think LeBron had to leave Cleveland? You can't really market LeBron in Cleveland, bro. He only won one ring in Cleveland. Out of all them years he didn't gave to Cleveland, he won one ring. But
He
as
had
soon
to
as he go
come
to
back to
Miami, what
Cleveland
happened?
though,
As
too.
soon as he go to
He had
Miami,
to
what
come
happened?
back
As
to
soon as he go to
Cleveland.
LA, what happened? You know what I'm saying? It's all about marketability. They can't really market all these small teams like that. The San Antonio Spurs is the only small market team, and that's really not a small market. They in the state of Texas, bro. So if you think about it, like you feel me, that's the
Could
only
have
other
been
team that takes
Dallas
the
though
market.
too. There, if what's it called? The Wish got it together though. It could have
Who
been
Dirk
Dallas
Nowitzki?
too.
Oh, you got Dirk too. I mean, not Dirk, but you got fucking Luca and Giannis. But those are internationally born players. Those aren't American born
Could have
players. See,
been
what
Houston
American born
though.
players? See, the game is changing. It's starting to become more international now. You feel what
It
I'm
could have
saying?
been Houston though too. Though it could have been Houston though too. You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
So it could have been Houston.
It could have been Houston. And see, but Houston needs to. They need to get a coach that they can respect. They don't have them young guys. Them motherfuckers don't understand what it means to be a professional and what it means to win right now. So they need to get a coach that's going to really implement discipline, structure. You get what I'm saying? And change the culture over there. Because Houston, I like their roster. They have a really, really talented roster, bro, but they're just super young. But you need somebody like a Mark Jackson, a Darvin Ham, like somebody that's gonna go in there and hold the players accountable.
Abraham went to
Steven
the Lakers
Silas,
though.
they don't respect Steven
Abraham went to the
Silas because
Lakers
he's
over
still
there,
young.
bro.
Like you feel what I'm saying? They be walking all over Steven Silas.
Yeah, yeah. Abraham went to the Lakers though, there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
You said what
He
happened?
needs it. Darvin Ham went to the Lakers. He
Yeah,
coaches.
that's
He
what I'm
coaches.
saying. They need it. That's what Houston needs, a coach like that. Somebody that's
Yeah.
going to come in and get in the player's face and hold them accountable and teach them what it means to be a professional and what it looks like to win. Changing the culture. Remember, before the Warriors became the dynasty, Mark Jackson went over there and changed the whole culture. Like,
Yes.
forget that. Fuck that. I know, man. Y'all not doing this shit the right way. Y'all playing the Don Nelson small ball. You're not playing no defense, and y'all niggas just out here going through the motions and just happy to be playing basketball. But no, we finna put and implement a winning culture. Mark Jackson established that shit along with his assistants, Mike Malone, and the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? So,
So I understand that because these Texas man. I'm gonna tell you another team. Charlotte need to get it together too. Chicago need to get it together too. Charlotte, man.
they're not gonna
I
win
tell
shit as long as Michael Jordan the owner. I'm just gonna keep it 100, bro.
That's facts.
you.
Michael Jordan is one of them cool motherfuckers to where he don't give a fuck. Because think about it. Just think about this correlation. What I'm about to tell you. We know that Michael Jordan to be the what? The best player ever, right?
Yeah.
We know
No
Michael
matter
Jordan is
good
one
as
of the
a
most
good
competitive
GM or coach,
players. He's one of the most competitive players, competitive people in the history of the world, bro. Right? He hate to lose. If all of those things are correct, why your fucking team is trash? That don't make no sense to me, bro. Wouldn't
yeah.
you want to like implement your motherfucking your demeanor and your winning culture and habits? You feel what I'm saying? And all the other things onto your team, bro. You own a team, but your team sucks. I ain't never known Jordan to be a loser. You know what I'm saying? Period. Even
Uh-huh.
though he wasn't winning championships early in his career, they had winning seasons. They was winning. They just lost in the playoffs to better teams. You feel what I'm saying? But once you get over that hurdle and you start winning, it's all about winning. I don't want to lose. I hate to lose. But he has a team that sucks. He makes terrible draft picks. It's just I don't know what he's trying to do over there, bro. It's more about the money than anything for Jordan, and not about winning. Because I wouldn't allow my franchise. If I'm an owner of a franchise, I'm not going to allow my franchise to suck. I'm-
Oh, and you think that's why Montrezl Harrell went to the Lakers instead of Charlotte? You think that's why Montrezl Harrell went to the what's it called?
Yeah, Montrezl Harrell, bro. He that's one of them players, bro, that really he's really struggling like outside of basketball. He has a real hard life, bro. Real talk. He's still connected to the streets and shit. You feel what I'm saying? He really doesn't have that support system and that structural background because once his grandmother passed away, bro, his career started to go spiral downhill. He won a six man of the year award, didn't he? Wasn't he six man of the year?
Yeah, but once, man, with the LA
That's what
Clippers,
I'm saying. And right after that, his grandma passed.
Lou Williams' mom
He
won too
started
for
to
the
build
LA
up against
Clippers.
the organization, and then he turned down a huge contract.
There it is, real easy. There it
He said,
is, right there. This how niggas feel. This is how I used to play with niggas when the team go home. Niggas mad about this right now. This how the war. This is how the KD fans and the RoboCop fans feel when Steph Curry got that shit last night.
"Anybody owe me money? Anybody look at me the wrong way? B, I'm telling you, B, this shit is over, B."
Mm-hmm.
That boy, that's money making Mitch, man.
That
Rest
look
in
like that
peace, man.
motherfucker from 8 Mile, don't he? You look like that motherfucker from 8 Mile, don't he?
That is Mikael Pfeiffer.
Yeah, that's Mackay
Yep.
Pfeiffer from A Man, but
Yep.
that's the movie
Yep.
Paid in Full though.
That's paid in
Yep.
full. That nigga played
Mhm.
that part, bro.
Yeah, he played that motherfucking role, boy.
Oh,
That
I know you
nigga.
remember this part right here.
Oh, boop. He fucked his hand up. Look, that nigga hurt his hand. Nigga, like you hit nigga. He folded that nigga up.
Nigga, you already hit me in my tooth, cuz. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, you wasn't saying that shit. You was still in my bike, motherfucker. Get your punk ass up. It don't move. It don't flinch.
Straight up.
That young nigga, like, nigga, my teeth hungry, guys. Nigga, fuck that. You wasn't saying that shit when you was still in my bike, nigga.
Shit, that boy
Yeah.
crazy.
That was way back in the days, bro. This was comedy was really comedy. Niggas feeling like this with their girlfriend in the car. He don't like me no more.
Now that look like Tracy Terrell Jones, ain't it? That look like Tracy Terrell Jones, ain't it?
No, that's
That look.
Taraji P. Henson.
That's
And,
how
Yeah,
Isaac
and I
Henson.
Taraji
don't know
P.
the other
Henson,
one, man. I
Tracy
forgot.
Terrell Jones, man.
Hey, you
Tracy
remember the
Terrell
other girl?
Jones.
You remember the other girl, y'all? She played in I can tell you the movie she played in. She played in Players Club. She was
Yeah.
she worked at the bar.
You talking about what's it called? You talking about
I'm talking about the
Monica
girl.
Calhoun?
I'm talking about the girl that's putting her arm around Taraji Henson. She played in that movie too.
I
She played
think
in
I think
Players
she
Club. She was
Wayne's brothers too. Every time I see her at on the Wayne's brothers. Tracy Terrell Jones. He look like her, man. That's crazy, man.
that's that girl that played Malibu
That
Most
don't be a
Wanted.
minister by drinking juice in the hood. It look like her though, with the
Nah,
braids and all that stuff.
that's the girl from Malibu Most Wanted, the one that dated Jamie Kennedy. Looked
Oh,
like
you
her
talking
though.
about Regina? I think it's Regina, something like that.
Yeah.
Regina. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Hold
about,
on,
Regina.
let me hold on. We can fact check that, y'all. We can sit there and see who actually was that person in Baby Boy though. We got a fact check
I
stuff
ain't think
here,
of
so
Regina King now. I ain't think of Regina King, but it was Regina somebody. Regina somebody. You know
okay,
what I'm
it
saying?
was Yvette, it was Juanita, Angie Conwell was Kim, Kim Whitfield, wait a minute. Okay, Baby Boy cast, Monique, Omar Gooden, Tamari Bass, Omar Gooden, Candy Brown was Miss Heron, um, Juanita Jennings was Rachel, Little Boy was Sylvester, Little Boy was Mozzie Singleton, who else? Sandra Hunter was the woman. Okay, but yeah, but that was the women that played in it was Taraji P. Henson, Angela Conwell, um, Adrian Joy Johnson, Candy Brown, Ken Whitley, Monique,
Yeah.
and Tamara Bass, and Juanita
Okay.
Jennings was Rachel.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you this, you know, T Price and you know, G Leezy, man. It's been crazy about this acting world. You know what I'm saying? In this acting world too, man. You know. Salute to the Golden State Warriors. I ain't heard my boy try to congratulate his boys. He from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he did that yet, but you know, salute to the Golden State Warriors, man. With the what's it called? With the win. But you know, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? He probably wait till a good time. But the Golden State Warriors, man, there's some people I see it on ESPN, my YouTube on ESPN. They said I don't watch it. I barely watch it, but they said is the Warriors the greatest dynasty, one of the great dynasties of this era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. To get back to what Real Easy was talking about, I don't know like what teams is going because you always got them teams that always take a step up, and then you always got them teams that take a step back. And a lot of these, I'm just gonna wait until everybody has their complete roster for then I make my little proper assessments. But
It's
yeah,
like boxing, do it for the greatest pound for pound or something like that, man. You just gotta look at how they win championships. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're talking about there, T Price. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So
Yeah, you don't want to do them because then the NBA draft is about to happen on the 24th, and then
hmm
you still got free agency. You know what I'm saying? And then I can always make my preseason picks. See, it's easier for me to do that in college basketball than it is to do with the NBA.
yeah. hmm Yeah,
College
but other
football
than
gonna be
that,
back popping again and shit like that. I love this time. I love this kind of year because we get that break from basketball, and then I'll be watching that tennis too. So I'm a big
yeah,
time tennis fanatic. But the way my schedule's been, I'm gonna be having to I'll be having to get. That's one thing I like about Hulu. I be getting them Hulu Plus.
yeah. But other than that, T Price, man, I just want to come over here, man. I know, you know, with
I
the
don't know where everybody at though, man, but we good, man. We chilling, man. I don't work till late afternoon,
let me
so
mute myself, man. Let me mute myself. I'm gonna go get me a Stone Cold Steve Austin beer.
yeah, I got to work this afternoon. But hey, we here, man. We chilling. Like, share, subscribe.
Hey, they look like old boy from Belly. Sometimes I be thinking that he look like that old boy from Belly.
That's why I used to do Wilps. I used to say, Wilps, this is you right here, man.
Wow. Why
So,
you do whips like that, man?
and Wilps know, man. Wilps know, man. We go
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
man. That's shout
yeah.
out to Ticket, man. That's how I met a lot of everybody. That's how I met everybody from Ticket Chat. I met the ladies too that be putting out that content. What's her name? Tay Tay Brown and LeBron is Glow and Gigi is chilling and Aries and what's her name? Um, Annie K and Joanne. I met all. We all came from the same place. You know what I mean?
Nah, I've been, I've been meeting try to chop it up with with Coach Shannon Harrison. He do the MMA. That's how I met Tay Brown. That's how I hear Tay Brown, a little bit. And Kwee is a lady named Kwee and Ashley's Corner with the boxing. You know what I'm saying? So Lisa Cabrera with the important life and moments. You know what I'm saying? True Royal Family. You know what I'm saying? So so that's man. I can listen to them. You know what I'm saying? So you know. It's crazy, man. It's cool to have some people you can talk to, chop it up to, you can talk to,
Yeah, like
know.
I say, man, we always gonna chop it up over here. I don't be disrespecting brothers, calling a bunch of
Yeah.
bees and all this and all that. Just like I was saying, if it
Mhm.
was one of them kind of platforms and stuff like that, man, man, nah, I don't like my platform like that. I don't even mess with a lot of people.
Yeah,
Hey, the
yeah.
thing about what's in there, y'all need to understand about T Price channel, bro, and just about his demeanor. You know what I'm saying? His character and what he represents and stand for. He's just chill, bro. We talk about real shit. We talk about all type of shit. We laugh, we joke. You feel what I'm saying? It's not so serious and it's not intense. How many times have you really heard motherfuckers come into T Price channel and really have an all out war over talking each other? You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting each other with some nasty shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Oh, when I first
Yeah,
started, it was
yeah.
like that because the niggas used to be, them
Oh,
niggas
was
used
it?
to be on, them niggas used to be on tilts, bro. And you gotta watch my shit from the beginning when I first started, bro. Oh my god, I remember one night, bro. I went to bed,
Well,
man.
it's died down since then,
I
bro.
used to, I used to let cats cook. I used to go to sleep. You know me, I'm getting older, man. I'm like what my pops
Mm-hmm.
used to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't be messing around with my sleep because number one, I'm the type dude that when I sleep, I'm out. And then
Right.
if I go
Me
to the
too.
bathroom, if
Same
I go
way.
to the bathroom and come back to the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and even when I go to the bathroom, I still be in there brushing my mouthwash. It's just a normal routine what I do. I go back to
Mm-hmm.
bed. If I can't go back to sleep, I'm up the rest of the day. I don't even care if I have to work late that afternoon. That's how my body just works like that. I
Yeah.
blame my mom. I blame my mama for that, but at the same time, I'm thankful for her for doing that too because that
Mm-hmm.
makes me not shoot. I'm not a lazy dude at all. Get up there and get it
Facts.
every day, bro. I gotta go there today. Everybody gonna be like, man, where you been? Like, man, yeah, I had to go and take care of some personal business with the courts and get my name out. Oh yeah, got me first. And I was like, look how good God is. And next thing you know, my tax money came. I've been waiting for. I was like, look how good God is now. All in one day. I was like, okay, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Able to take care of stuff I could take care of, and everybody got interviews and stuff like that. Like I tell people, man, you might be down and out for that one particular time, but but your character and how you work it and everything like that, man, shoot, you gonna always gonna have your job. I know jobs that will blackball you, not getting you another job.
Hmm.
And they know good and well you was the best worker they ever had.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's just facts, man. It's just facts.
yeah. Hmm.
I'm still
Yeah.
smoking on that curry pack, man. that Finals MVP Pat. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because yeah, I'm still smoking on. Shout out to Old Town, East Oakland. What's good, Matt?
For
You
sure.
already know.
For
You
sure.
know, I'm out here in the West too, so I'm close to Sacramento. I'm like 9 or 10 hours from Sac.
Okay.
Shout out to the
Okay.
homies that's come, and shout out to the homies that's going to be in Vegas. They thought I was gonna be close. I ain't close, man. I'm 19 hours from Vegas.
Hmm.
I'm in the West Coast though, but y'all way out there.com. I ain't coming to see you. I ain't
Yeah.
coming to see y'all. It'll be nice to come chill with y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. Cause my homies here, man, they've been to Vegas like probably like 10 times in like 2 years, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Town Business and shout out to Cali Nemo, man. That's my boys I'm subscribed to, man. And I'm
I listen
subscribed
to
to
Town
Cali
Business. I
Nemo.
don't I don't subscribe to this channel. And this is the main reason I don't subscribe to a lot of cats. I listen to everybody, but then you got certain moderators, they'll block you. But for the dumbest reasons. It's all because of the opinion. And I don't want I've never been that kind of person that block you over stupid shit. Now you just
Yeah,
being plain out disrespectful, that's another thing.
yeah, man. And man, another thing too, man. Sometimes we hear people, man. Sometimes you gotta shut up and listen and
They don't
stop.
want to do that, Jay. We tell cats all the time. We tell men and we tell women all the time. Look, I always stress that too. A lot of people just think debating is straight arguing off the rip. You just got to you can tell a person everything. See, and even how you deliver your message to a person that's want to debate with you, that's want to come out and straight argue off the rip, and they have even listened, and then you got some that still listen and they still take things the other way. But majority of arguments on here that I see, cats don't really listen at all. Dude don't even say. Majority of the arguments I hear is dudes don't really pay attention. Even ladies too, they miss hearing, they always want to cut somebody off. Let a person speak, and then you can rebuttal against that, no matter what. That's why everybody is different. That's what we was talking about last night about D Rose. We was talking about D Rose, and we was talking. No, remember we was talking about D Rose. We was talking about Steph Curry and Isaiah Thomas, and how you said that, how you feel that Isaiah is still better than him, but and Big
And
Mark.
that's
Yeah, yeah. It's just like I told y'all before y'all even start talking about that disagreement, but I'm glad I had y'all handle that. You know what I mean? Y'all talked it out. You said you made each other, you said each other's
yeah, yeah,
points and everything, and you left it alone
yeah,
and start moving along. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to this, to me, this is just me talking. I don't. Everybody talking about winning debates and shit like that. Uh, I don't care about winning no debate, but majority of the stuff I come with, I ain't gonna come with no BS. I'm gonna be very surgical, hit you with facts. I don't do no hypotheticals and everything. And there's one thing about these debaters on here, they want to move the goalposts when it's time for irrelevancy. And another thing, like we've been trying to tell y'all, if we talk about one player against the other player, you do not have to mention somebody else. And the disrespect that I understand that this is why I don't debate a lot of these cats anyway, is because the disrespect you have to the legends that really played this game, that played on a high level, that didn't have a chance, didn't have a freedom of movement,
yeah,
that really stuck there in their contract and really had to get it done out the mud. Yes, the Lakers was Showtime Lakers and all that, but at the same time they still had to go in there.
yeah.
They
But
still
I'm
had to
gonna tell
go in
you,
there. They still had to go in there and put the work
right?
in. Then you had the Celtics. You had the Celtics. Every team got to go in there and put that work in, man. It wasn't no shortcuts. Yeah, you didn't know who these players ended up was going to be, who they are. That was the one thing that about NBA drafts that I do like, because you don't know what a player is going to be. Case and mention, Steph Curry. Now look, how he became, how he making a name himself. Just you don't have to be number one. No matter what number you are in the draft, and you still been able to have an impact like this man has had, it's cool. Basketball has totally changed now. It changes. I don't knock players because who they play with, but elevating. I'm just like elevated players of the past. That's a different argument because I always still give the edge to the older generation because it was way more tougher to score and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
But
and
I
then
still don't not. But I will
oh,
still. But one thing I will not do too. I will not. I'm just talking about me. I understand. That's why I always said this about Steph, and I've always been consistent about this about Steph. When they say he's the greatest shooter
yeah,
all time, yeah, he broke the most threes. But dude, there's too many dudes that I seen in my lifetime. I'm 43. I see too many dudes in my
yeah,
lifetime that I see that was great shooters as well. I don't care how far he shoot it and all that. That doesn't matter to me. This is just me talking. There's too many players that I see in the past generation that would could give Steph a run for his money. In my opinion, talking about great pure shooters of all time. They this era, new media, they label stuff, and that's one thing about the NBA. They don't respect history. They don't respect history. Just like R&B and rap, they don't respect history. They don't respect their own history. They don't even respect the ABA players. A lot of the
yeah. I'm gonna
NBA, a lot of things that the NBA, a lot of things that the NBA has gotten, and 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 even took a lot of the ABA players and went to the NBA and everything like that. That's why I don't understand the disrespect. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna let you speak, Jay. I'm gonna roll me another one on this because this is because it gets on
yeah,
my nerves. It gets on my nerves. I'm just gonna say this. The media, when I was growing up on, they didn't shit on the great ones. They might have personal, they did have articles of that sort, but it was nowhere near the
Salute.
yeah.
salute, the
I'm gonna tell you,
disrespect.
it's
Go ahead. Because I'm done smoking loser pack. It's all about the Warriors pack. It's
It's
about that boy
fucked up.
Steph and Rachel Nichols. Rachel Nichols, you ain't have no part of this because boy, Rachel Nichols was still on ESPN
She
doing
be
the
trying to touch
NBA
y'all on
finals
step.
and all that. No, she would win against Steph. A lot of people forget this, and I repeated this. I don't know how many times on YouTube. I'm gonna repeat this again. When the Warriors won the championship, when they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, look how long it took. Last night, how long did it took last night for them? We already knew the finals MVP was immediate announced, right? After
Yeah.
last night game. Am I correct about
Yep.
that? Yes or no?
mhm.
Yep.
Why? How come it took so long that year?
Facts.
Because I can tell you why. Because they actually did the voting twice. The first ballot, Steph Curry actually won that shit. But now the when it gets the narrative about Akron, like who was better, LeBron or I'm telling you, man, that's why I don't hold these little achievements that these players do achieve because it's biasness to that shit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, man. Salute to the homie, man. Yeah, and you come and support me, man. And I know who you are too, cause you know you be on Ticket Chat. I see you in the comments a lot, man. So on Ticket platform, man, give you a ring, man. Yeah,
hmm
you just support me, man. So I'm just my environment's a whole lot laid back and chill, man.
Looks like I was right, T Price. I predicted it. I said Warriors in six.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. That's the only reason why they want to get Stephen A. some
No,
props because he gonna pick. He did pick the Warriors. Okay, that's about the only thing. But anything else come out, Jimmy Cricket mouth is
yeah,
full of shit.
Facts. One
I
thing.
stopped watching. I stopped watching Undisputed.
mm-hmm.
I didn't even hear what Skip said
Yeah,
about Steph. I know he
and
was hating on
Oh
Steph.
yeah, you know Skip's gonna hate. He gonna say some hateful shit.
Hey, I left the room. I left my room when he sat there and said that the Boston Celtics. He
hey,
said
I'm
the
gonna tell you
Boston
this,
Celtics had five
T
Russell
Price.
Westbrooks. He felt like the Boston Celtics
You
had
know what I'm
five
saying? I could
Westbrooks out
listen
there.
to you all day. Uh,
Yeah.
I wonder what that nigga Perk gonna say. Perk been hating on these niggas all year.
I don't care what them dudes say, because to me, they full of shit. They know it. I know it. And selling out is at an ultimate high now. Because
Fact.
Casey mentioned Malika Andrews just signed with ESPN. So how in the hell she get an award already? I understand she done it all like behind the scenes and all that, but like soon as she got that promotion, and I was like, dang, she already got an award already. I'm like, how? Like, how does that work? Like, what is the criteria? I'm not hating against her. What is the criteria for that shit? Like, what is it? But Mr. Jefferson be on her helmet though. I ain't
man,
gonna
I
lie.
do,
RJ be on her
man.
helmet when she. But I just don't like this new media because if you don't you don't respect history. It's just like how Stephen A. Smith got up there and said this the other day. He said this yesterday. Matter of fact, I need to take my jersey off because this is what I'm going to wear to work today. I don't want to come to work smelling like ganja. But anyway, um, I know I can put on something else. To the meantime,
Just one
yeah,
point.
I'm
It's
thinking about bringing
just
out
like
I'm
my
thinking
daddy
out
used to
bringing out the
tell me.
Bubba Chuck. Thinking about bringing out the Bubba Chuck jersey out
No,
today.
no, G Corey, but man, I'm gonna tell you this, T Price.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My boy just messaged me said I'm not gonna wear the Kyle Kuzma. You know what? I am gonna wear the Kuz.
Yeah, man. I'm
Fuck
gonna tell
that.
you this,
I
T
wear the
Price.
Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, man,
I'm listening. Oh, look like somebody don't fell out. But I'm still here. But yeah, y'all like, share, subscribe, man. I'm gonna chill out, man, and do get my day started, man. I holler at y'all later, man. And salute to them Warriors, man. They got it done, man. And the boys take credit, man. I don't care how y'all feel, they got it done. How you feel about Steph Curry, he got it done. How you feel about Klay Thompson, he got it done. Draymond had one good game to me, but he got it done. I'll holler.